define the significance of the object? By its quality, size, or wait, what was the previous definition again? How would you define the value of an object? By its price, its quality, or its significance? Hello, my name is Vanessa Lamanco, and today I'll be presenting myself with two objects. This wrestling toy, signifying resilience and change, and this Winnie the Pooh that represents love and relationships. Today, I'll first be introducing myself through this wrestling. Love that. If you guys can see here. To give you some context about this little wrestling toy, I got this at a 99-cent store a long time ago. It does not belong to me, it actually belongs to my little brother. This was 3 years ago. The court had finalized this order. I was to be staying in California, but they were to be sent to North Carolina. Very difficult situation. It's a bittersweet moment though, because although I was losing my little siblings, and then we all got a fresh new start. Before we were leaving, it was our last night together, and my little sister handed me this toy. And she said, "This is for you now." And my little brother said, "I'm a big boy now." Funny, because they were the biggest babies I ever knew. But I knew that it was them that told me that they were ready for change, even though personally I wasn't. Fast forward a year or so later, I got adopted by a new family. Very nice people. They gave me everything that I ever needed. A family, an education, sports, friends, very involved family. But you know, everything still kind of felt wrong. It felt like this wasn't right for me. It wasn't until one day they had picked me up from my tennis practice. And I was talking to my adopted brothers who were singing, laughing in the car. Finally got to the house. And my dad comes in. He's like, "Here, this fell out." He was hanging out my uniform and this fell. It was funny because for me at that moment, I came to realize that I had to be ready for change. Which is a good thing because I came to find out that my siblings completely had adopted to their new life. Okay, now I introduce myself. For my first object, I'll be introducing myself to this Winnie the Pooh. This Winnie the Pooh represents the love and the relationships I have. For some context, Winnie the Pooh has always been there since I was little, growing up. It was either my birthday thing, something my dad would give me, something my biological mom would also give me. But it was always there when I felt the most love. Again, after being adopted and everything and having to be placed in a different place, you know, it's a very new environment. You don't know what's going on. And that year I had gotten a boyfriend. And he gave me this Winnie the Pooh because I had told him how much Winnie the Pooh really mattered to me. And fast forward, a couple years later, everybody that I knew was giving me a Winnie the Pooh. And now if you go to my dorm, it's just covered in Winnie the Pooh. But this would have never happened if it wasn't for one person really listening to me. So this is what I'm saying. Winnie the Pooh represents love in my relationships. Well, today I introduced myself with two objects. This wrestling toy that represents resilience and change, and this Winnie the Pooh that represents love and relationships. What I want you guys to take out of this is be appreciative of who you guys have, people who love you. And remember, it's okay to have change in your life, no matter how big or small.